So when I'm talking about the law of cause and effect here and now, that's what I mean. You know, this is something very empirical. You can experience it yourself. It's verifiable. You can see for yourself how it works. Yeah, you don't have to have any blind faith. It's not something that you need to depend on the Buddha. You can actually find out for yourself. Actually, that's what the Buddha said, you know, in one of the suttas in the Samyutta Nikaya. He says, is there a way, apart from faith, apart from your own fancy, apart from tradition, apart from accepting another person's theory or idea, apart from theorizing yourself, you know, is there a way by means of which a person can practice and attain liberation? And the Buddha said, yes, there is a way. And this way is very simple. It's just observing your six senses. And when you see something and you're aware that there is what you call loba, dosa, and moha, right? When you see something, you're aware that there's greed. When you see something, you're aware that there's no greed. You can see the cause and effect of all these things. That itself can lead to liberation. Essentially, that's what the Buddha's teaching is all about. It's actually through direct personal experience, observation of what is happening in your mind. Look at what is happening according to anicca, dukkha, anatta, and conditionality. That everything is impermanent, arising and passing away. That it is suffering or not suffering or unsatisfactory because you have no control over them. They come about because of causes and conditions. There's no permanent, unchanging entity that is in control. There's no independent entity that's in control. Everything is a product of causes and conditions. So when you can see this interaction of cause and effect, then your perception or understanding or experience of anatta becomes very profound. So I would like to encourage all of you, right, to have more faith in the law of cause and effect in the here and now. And that faith can be consolidated by actual personal practice. You know, be present in the present moment, try to understand where your mind is, what it's doing, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, whenever you can. Okay, and talk here. Any questions? Yes.
When we do our work, daily work, we do a lot of thinking, planning, which we use a lot of thoughts. How do we becoming more mindful of our body when we are in the thinking so much in the work? When I can't really see the mindfulness can open my body.
Okay, right now you're talking to me. Are you aware of your body? Can you not be aware of the body? Cannot. You can have 50% of, or maybe 20% attention on the body and 80% on your thinking. Can. The mind works very fast. Right? So what I'm saying also just now is that when you're on productive mode, go ahead and think. I'm not saying that I'm not asking you to stop thinking, you know. It's only when you're on idle mode and all this idle chatter and comments that are going on in your mind, don't pursue them. Look at them as a nature to kind of come back and be in the present moment. But when you are in a productive mode, you need to think. You can think, but don't be lost in your thinking so much that you cannot step back and look at the way of your thinking and the emotions involved in your thinking. You still have to be very objective. And one way of doing that is by, instead of focusing 100% on your thoughts, maybe 80% on what you're thinking and maybe 20% on what's happening around you. You can do multitasking. Nowadays, children, You know what they do? They can plug their earplugs on and they can play music at the same time study, you know. Right not? Huh? It's very strange. Some of the children nowadays, they say if they don't do that, they cannot concentrate. That's funny. For me, if you do that to me, I can't do what I'm doing. I won't be able to concentrate.